Welcome to Life in Bali. In the previous video, I showed the process of getting settled in Canggu and also meeting Look Life charms. But in today's episode, we're going to visit villas, apartments, and a luxurious compound in Canggu, Bali. Let's get started. Now, before we go villa hunting, I think it's very important to figure out which area that you want to live in. And for us, whenever we're traveling, we always try to stay in the expat area first, just because we know it's going to be easier to find familiar things, and most people will definitely speak English there. So this is where we're gonna look into mostly. And today we're gonna focus on the areas such as Barava, Parananan, and Batu Belong. And those three areas that I talked about, they're very known for having a good mixture between local and also expat stuff. So you'll always find somewhere to eat and also good activities around there. So let's go into the first villa that we looked at. The first one is called Dini Guest House, and Dini Guest House is actually located in Barava by the main street Tentai Barava that will take you all the way to the beach that's next to the Fins Clubs. Now this guest house, it's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath room that you will be renting. If you guys don't know, Bali is very known for that. Well, you'll have a shared space and then you will have just a room that you're renting. Now this space specifically does not have a kitchen. However, they do have a restaurant and a dining space. So you will be sharing the pool and the dining space where you're allowed to hang out there, I guess. But only the room and the bathroom is what you will own. Now, there are a couple ways for you to find villas in Bali, and the first one would have to be through Facebook. You can go through Facebook groups, and I'll list some of the names of the Facebook groups that we used over here. The next one would have to be through Airbnb. You guys can definitely find places on Airbnb, and the tip here would have to be that once you get a place, just make sure you negotiate with the owner, because the prices are going to be higher on Airbnb than usual. So if you find a place that you like, definitely contact the owner and see if you can negotiate a monthly deal. The next one is going to be through an agent. You can definitely find an agent once you go to the Facebook group and you write exactly what you need. So you can say you're looking for, a 1-bedroom villa or something like that. You write everything down, all the information that you need, and an agent will most likely contact you, and you can definitely work with them one-on-one. And the last one is word of mouth. So you can definitely walk around as you're staying in a restaurant or something. You can just tell the locals that you're looking for a villa, and they will most likely refer you to a place. The second shared villa that we looked into is called Outpost, and Outpost has actually 2 rooms that we were able to see. The first one was on the first floor, so it was directly next to the pool and also close to the main living space. And this one actually includes the shared pool. It has the kitchen and also a little bit of a dining area, and then upstairs they had multiple couch and living room areas. The second space that we saw in here was on the 3rd floor. It was a beautiful bedroom with a closet and its own bathroom, and it has a beautiful view of the rice field. And one thing that's really cool about Outpost is that since they are a co-living space, they also have a co-working space. And when you rent an apartment with them, you'll have access to the co-working space. And that's really good because it's a beautiful co-working space. They have a pool there, they have food, they also have Skype rooms. So it's a really cool deal if you guys want to look into that as well. One thing that I realized, it's not easy to find an apartment in Bali just because the living situations are more geared towards villas. Now, I was lucky enough to find this place that is called 28 Samut Apartments, and it's located also in Barava. And this place was just beautiful, breathtaking, guys. When you walk in, there's a beautiful pool and it's kind of secluded. It is located on the main street. However, when you walk in, it's like you have your own little oasis. It has the pool, it has the lounge chairs, and it's located really close to the co-working space as well. So it's really nice that you have that. Now, they did not have any 1-bedroom apartments available, unfortunately, which is what we were looking for. So we did get the chance to see a 2-bedroom apartment, which is the first one that we saw, that you guys are seeing right now. And this one, they were cleaning it at the time that they were showing it to us because they had already rented it out completely. This was actually so beautiful though, because I love the design, how it was just simply walking in. You had the kitchen, dining, living room all in one space, and then the 2 beautiful bedrooms there. And you guys can see it's such a beautiful decor. they also allowed us to see the 3-bedroom that they have, which is actually the penthouse style. It's just so luxurious, guys. You guys are going to see it was just beautiful. When you walk in, first of all, you had this long dining room table, really big entertainment area, TV, couch, and there's also a nice little space where you guys can do yoga or whatever it is that you want to do. There was just an extra space there that you can either put an office there if you wanted to, and the kitchen was kind of tucked away in the side. What was really cool is that they had a separation between the living space and the bedroom, so there was a door there just in case you're entertaining. It's not going to be so loud in that area, so I thought that was really cool. And it has 3-bedroom plus an extra closet, which I think could be turned into an office space just in case you wanted somewhere very quiet. And the 3 bedrooms are just so different in a way and still very luxurious and have their own closet, own bathroom, everything that you need, and full-size closets, which is not something that you find most of the time. So it's very nice. And the most remarkable part of this apartment is the balcony. So we went outside to see the balcony. It was just a beautiful, just a nice area to sit outside. But wait, there's more. We go upstairs and you have your own private oasis terrace just for you. And it's so nice because you feel like you're so secluded away from the main area, even though you are still in the middle of the action. So you'll have a panoramic view right now of Canggu, and you'll be able to see the sunset from that rooftop just uninterrupted, and it's just so beautiful. And you guys can see how the price is reflected as well. It is a beautiful spot for one of your ballers out there, but definitely wanted to show it to you guys because it was so beautiful. The next place that we looked into is called CITADINES. It's a luxurious apartment compound. It has a beautiful pool, actually 2 pools. It has one on the lower floor and one on the rooftop, and this one comes fully equipped. There's gym, there's spa, there's even the laundry rooms included, and many more activities that you would expect to pay in those really grand apartment buildings. And unfortunately for this one, when we went to look at it, although it's a beautiful place, it did not have 1-bedroom apartments. They only had studios. And as you guys can see, it's very beautiful and actually very luxurious. Resembles actually a hotel room, so it's very nice. And some of them actually have a small little kitchen area, but not enough for 2 people. I think it's perfect for 1 person. And on the rooftop, they have very nice hangout areas. I think this is a great place to actually just come and chill. There's so many areas to relax, and the rooftop pool was just beautiful, and you have a view towards the beach, and you can also see the sunset there. And there's a cool little bar that they actually have parties here and there, so if you're living in the building, you can definitely go upstairs, get a drink, relax, and enjoy yourself. Now, I saved the best for last because this place does not disappoint. It is just the most beautiful, luxurious vacation spot you can probably think of. So this compound is actually called the apartment Umalas, and it's definitely not in the area where we want to be. It is towards North Kuta, but we still wanted to see it just because it's so beautiful, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And this compound actually has 3 beautiful pools. You guys can see there is a nice little lounge area. I think this is a perfect place to come and hang out with families or just go on a nice little vacation. So in this compound, we were able to see 3 rooms, and each room is going to be a bit different on which area that you get. So one of the rooms that we saw, for example, outside you'll have a small little fridge, a small little sitting area. Again, this is still the same concept where you're going to just rent the room and then you have the shared space. However, you have a little bit more privacy in those areas just because you don't have a lot of neighbors. So we're walking through the compound. It's just so beautiful. Again, just the vacation vibe in general. And even walking from one side to the other of the compound, you have to walk through this pathway, and there was a stream going through. It's just so enchanting and so quiet actually. And the second place that we looked at in there, it was another room, but this one, unfortunately, the room was facing towards another room, so I didn't like that concept. However, it was still beautiful just to go for a nice little vacation. And then the last one that we looked at had its own separate entrance, and it was towards the long pool. It has its own private entrance with a little garden view, so you'll have your own privacy. And I think that's what's really nice with this particular property compared to some other places. However, it's still a shared area, just to keep that in mind. And when we go to the main office, you'll see that they have a little bit of a restaurant there. It was not operating at the time that we were there, but it has seating area inside in the air conditioner, and you can also hang out by the pool as well. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pause the villa hunting process because Bali is currently going to lockdown. I'll definitely keep you guys posted in more videos about what's going on here. So if you guys want to know more, make sure you subscribe and follow the journey, and make sure you like this video if you enjoyed. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.